Wipe my windows down. I've never really done a review for NeoGlass because I'd assume glass cleaners everyone knows how to use, but they do know how to use it. I just would like to, you know, give a quick little tutorial. So how I use NeoGlass is obviously with the window towel that we have, but since it's so dirty, what I like to use is a secondary towel that's dirty. That's, you know, to mainly remove all the dust, or sorry, remove all the debris, and then use the final window towel to polish it. So what people don't know is that NeoGlass is VOC free and also is non-hazardous, which means it doesn't have any harsh chemicals. It's mainly water-based. It's basically specifically engineered to do two things. One is to clean your windows and glass and stainless steel and chrome really easily, and also to leave a nice little thin layer of water repellency. So it's kind of, it gives it a hydrophobic effect. So people kind of compare it to Rain X, but it's like 2-in-1. It's a window cleaner and kind of like a water repellent thing. So I'll just quickly show you guys how I use it. So I would normally, depending how dirty it is, I would just mist. Oh, that's not mist. I like doing half of the windows at once, and if you can lift this up to get it out of the way. And then just kind of scrub it a bit because mine is really dirty. It works on vinyl. It's actually safe on vinyl, so you don't have to worry about anything. Especially if you have a vinyl bender like I do, it's safe. Really don't need that much. Let's get everything off, all those little bugs. And then finally, use the other super window towel. Fold it up and just polish it. Gets rid of any streaks. So unlike those microfiber weave towels, this is not a weave pattern. It's actually more like a, they call it, it's 70% polyester and 30% polyamide. I think that's what it's called, right? I don't know how to say it. But it's because it's straight line patterns, it reduces streak marks. And you can actually wash this and reuse it. So it's actually fun. It's really clean. This is the cleanest my windows I've been in a long time. Have you seen the other side? So this is the clean side. Look how reflective it is. Are so dirty. And obviously this is the dirty side. Dirty. So now let's do the rest. So I forgot to mention, one of the steps that I like to do when I clean my windows is actually to clean these guys. There's a lot of dust and dirt that gets into the windshield wipers. So it's pretty easy, honestly. Just spray it on the towel. Grab the towel. Thomas, you want to hold the camera while I do this? And I just hold the windshield wiper. Wipe it. And these windshield wipers are pretty new. Car only has like 5,000 miles, but you can see how disgusting it already is. So every time you wipe your window, when there's water, this gets on there and it actually makes your window even more dirty. Sweet. Okay, I'll pause it. Because NeoGlass is VOC free and doesn't have any chemicals, it's actually safe to use on tinted windows with this towel, with the Super T towel, as well as any electronic like the navigation screens or the odometer. Well, not the odometer, but you know, the speedometer. You can use NeoGlass and the towel. Just one advice I would say is don't spray directly on there. I would spray it on the towel and then wipe, because the last thing you want to do is fry any electronics you have. And then as for the window, it's pretty straightforward. Mist on the window, and then wipe, and it won't damage your tints. It'll leave it super clean and streak free. So now I'm gonna wash the car. And like how I mentioned before, how hydrophobic the Neo Glass is, this is literally after we just cleaned it, and you can see how it beats water. Just like that. So literally, you don't even need to use your windshield wipers anymore. When you're driving and it's raining, it just slides right off.